many times have we all said that? To ourselves, to our families, to our friends. It's too thin, it's too thick, it's too curly, it's too straight. And as we're getting older, it's too gray. Funny thing about chemotherapy for cancer, it makes you sick, it makes you tired, it makes you anemic. You have to sit for hours with a needle stuck in you, when you'd rather be anywhere else. But the thing that you and everyone else notices the most is that you lose your hair and very soon are totally bald. Talk about adding insult to injury. It almost feels like your dignity is taken away. It's not enough that you've had to suffer surgery and the pain that goes with that. You feel like you can't keep it to yourself. It's everyone's business now. You feel like all eyes are on you and everyone knows that you are a cancer patient. Not that it matters, it's just hair, but it's just one more sign of who you are now. I don't really care that I lost my hair. I guess I just didn't need that icing on my cake. It's a funny thing about cancer. It takes on a life of its own. You are not the same person you were before. When something hurts, you immediately worry that it's cancer related. Your life is taken over by doctor's appointments, blood tests, PET scans. The pushing and prodding and poking gets very old, but it's a necessary evil to keep you alive. Statistics and numbers become all too important. When you meet another cancer patient or survivor, you have instant camaraderie. What kind did you have? What stage were you? I find that my life has changed. I'm a lot different than I was BC, before cancer. And by the way, I was diagnosed exactly 1 year ago today. My life has changed, some for worse, but some for the better. I have learned what is important in life. We needed a new refrigerator a few months ago. BC, I would have looked at every make and model to get the most perfect style and type with the best drawers and shelves. When my husband said, let's go and pick one out, I sent him with my son. I didn't care. It was just a refrigerator. I just said, get the biggest one. I can't sweat the little stuff like I used to. Recently, we had a leak in our house, and asbestos was found. We were out of our house for a number of weeks. It's still a big mess, but my son keeps reminding me, Mom, it ain't cancer. And he's right. This insidious disease has taught me what really matters most in life. It is an education that cannot be obtained from any university of higher learning, but it is an education higher than any I have ever received. Unfortunately, I have found that cancer is ubiquitous and rampant. We must attempt to do whatever we can to squelch it, as you are doing as participants in Relay for Life. With a very serious diagnosis of uterine cancer, stage 3, I spent 2 weeks in the hospital, 5 days in ICU, and 4 months in a hospital bed in my den. Unable to walk without a walker or go upstairs for almost 5 months was not fun. A home health nurse came every day for 100 days to dress my wounds. No picnic and a lot of pain. Linda and I became close friends. But as awful as it all was, some of it I wouldn't give back. I have the most wonderful family and friends who stood by me, or should I say sat by me. In fact, they called it Bobbie sitting. Every day for 5 months, someone came and stayed with me. I was massaged and read to, schlepped to chemo and radiation. My house was cleaned by caring friends. Flowers and goodies and cards galore showed up at my house. I had meals prepared for my family for months. No matter how sick I was, I still worried that my family should eat. We are and always will be mothers, after all. My husband spent 4 months sleeping on the couch next to me. His back will never forget it. My children took over every aspect of our home, never once complaining, only encouraging me. I was completely incapacitated. I have learned how lucky I am. Believe it or not, I look back fondly on those days. I have never felt so much love. Today, 1 year later, I am here to say, and here being the operative word, that I have finished 5.5 months of chemo, during which I continued to work. I don't even know how I did that. And 2 different types of radiation. I am about to start a regimen of oral chemotherapy. I don't like it, I just do it. That slogan has taken on a whole new meaning for me. I exercise more, eat better, and generally make a more conscious effort to take care of myself. Something that we all often forget to do as mothers, putting our children first. Please remember that taking care of your children is taking care of yourself is putting your children first. I am a stronger person than I ever thought I could be. I am a cancer patient and hopefully a survivor. 1 year down today, but whatever the future will bring, I will contend with it. I am so proud and thrilled to be part of Relay for Life. Each and every one of you are making such a difference to cancer patients like myself. As difficult as cancer is to live with, and as difficult as it is to stand here today and talk about my illness, you are an inspiration to keep the goal ahead and do what we can to keep searching to eradicate this dreadful disease. There is no paradigm as to who is going to be affected or who will strike next. I will count on you, and you can count on me. Thank you for allowing me to share my story. We are in this together.
Can we get another round of applause, please?